Is crypto here to stay? That's the financial system I like for the planet. I am Julian Colombo from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I am the Senior Director for South America at Bitso. Bitso is the first crypto unicorn in Latin America, and now we are the biggest Latin America-born crypto exchange in the region. I am a 2025 Atlantic Council Millennium Fellow. When I was 14 years old in 2001, there was this big economic crisis in Argentina where the central bank told the Argentinians, hey, we are going to limit the amount of money you can withdraw. So it was like 250 pesos per day, which at that moment were like $250. But then it kind of like started devaluating, and like people only could withdraw like a handful of dollars every day. So people had no longer access to that money. And I saw my parents so much in pain because like their life savings were trapped on a bank because of a bad policy decision. In 2015 and 2016, I saw how capital controls and how this inflation and devaluation problems made very difficult for lots of people on my country like to plan, to access financial services. I didn't believe that was fair. My first connection with crypto was in 2016. I was living in Washington, D.C., and I had a personal need, which was moving money from Argentina to Washington. No, at that time in Argentina, there were capital controls. It was very expensive and like a lot of bureaucracy for the government to authorize the outflow of US dollars. So I met a friend at college, and he told me, hey, Bitcoin is the easiest way and the cheapest way to do that. I did my transfer like it was like 5x cheaper than using traditional money, and it was done in like 30 minutes. From that experience on, I was in love with this technology. The whole monetary system as we know it, it's broken, it's full of friction, it's expensive. And crypto is a new technology which can solve lots of these issues. No, it can solve issues of moving money from point A to point B. It can solve hedging portfolios in dollars for like people living as myself in countries with very weak local currencies. This kind of financial services were only reserved to a few people with credit history, people living in big cities with access to physical banks. What makes us democratize the access of these financial services or the access to wealth to everybody. You just need a mobile phone with data coverage, which is everywhere now. And you can access the same financial services that like even like the richest people in the world can access. Crypto is a tool, and as any other tool in the world, it can be used to improve things or it can be exploited. So we have an enormous responsibility of educating policymakers, educating our users, educating NGOs so they can translate that knowledge for people to become aware of how to differentiate. Policymakers don't take enough time to really understand why people are trying to access crypto or to even really understand how crypto works. When they do that click and they really understand why people are trusting in this new system, that's when good regulation starts coming up. I think it's already here, and it has already stayed. No? It was like from a bunch of nerds, like programmers, like doing weird stuff on the internet, to now like the most important country in the world actually regulating crypto. That's a reality that no one can deny. No, so I think the fact that crypto is like the hottest regulatory discussion almost worldwide, it's a sign that it's already here. No, and it's not gonna go. The advice I'd give to young leaders is to keep meeting people like throughout their life. So I'm in crypto because I met someone at college 10 years ago. I think like people I met throughout my life influenced me what I've done. And I think that keep meeting new people is the best way to keep evolving as a human being.